evening, everyone, and welcome to another round of Fight Night. I am one of your hosts, Josie, and I am joined by three of the most amazing minds in wrestling, and I'm going to bring them on right now. First, he is the man, the myth, the legend, my best friend. He is the OG in this podcasting game. He doesn't look it, but he's in his 50s, ladies. Mr. William H.D. Morgan.
Let's get this thing started off right.
Round one, fight.
There we go. There we go.
Well, I got to ask you before I bring this next person in. Are you ready with my button? We discussed this last night on the sports report. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I also got something else that I added that I wanted to play real quick. He's broken down.
All right. So next we're bringing in this man right here. He has been all kinds of salty lately, and I'm just so ready to say this right here, right now. Mr. Killis, get your ass in here. No. Put your face in that screen. Kill. Go. Put your face in the
It's
screen.
so disrespectful.
So disrespectful. Come on, Kill. Take your punishment. Take it. Take it like a man.
You deserve them two-folds. You deserve them two-folds because you trolled me the other day.
I was right. I told you.
And then you gonna troll me the other day with some damn almost for the world championship. Get the hell out of here.
I told you.
Yeah, almost. He can't talk.
Will, where's my button? Where's my button, Will?
I forgot which one it was, to be truthful.
Will. God damn you.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. I forgot.
Uh-oh.
What was it?
What's cracking?
Shit, I don't remember either right this second.
That's why I asked you to check.
You played it for us last night.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm sorry.
Do it. No. It was. Got him.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I still got it. Hold on. No. I still got it.
Well, there is still, I do have a gripe. Slight complaint.
Shut the hell up.
With the new campaign.
Shut the hell up.
No,
you know what? I'm bringing him in because he's sitting down there and I feel bad for the handsome man. He's the man, the myth, the legend. Haystack Calhoun, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God, it's Fight Night, motherfuckers! What's up, yo?
Well,
Got him! Got him! That's right for you, Kill. Got him!
you were somewhat right. There is one issue.
What's the issue?
Roman still has two.
No, he doesn't. No.
It's three titles.
No,
three titles.
There's three titles.
Three titles. There's three titles.
Those two titles, but they have said it represents one title. If you listen to what Triple H said, they represent one brand. It is not two titles. They will never split again. You can't just win one of them.
I need two belts then, Josie.
They need to unify the Universal into the
This is what Kill wants. This is what Kill wants to happen. This is what he wants to happen at Roman Reigns' house.
FBI, open up!
Yeah, fuck him.
That's what he wants. He wants that guy to go in there and get that other title. That's what Kill wants.
I'm pissed because this dude was holding on to the titles for so damn long. They had to create a whole new title to appease the fucking
That's a pretty
fan.
big
Not even
title.
Okay.
It's sad though. It is.
So I guess we're gonna go into this first. Let's talk about this before we dive into the argument of it. All right. So it was announced last night that they will be added to whatever show Roman does not go to. They will be bringing in a new title. It will be the new World Heavyweight Championship. And if you, oh my God, that bitch is sexy.
I love
That
it.
thing right there, boy.
I love it.
That's
That
pretty.
thing is beautiful.
It's so pretty. And if you really look at it, that's
Nice
a bad
fifth place
picture.
belt right there. Look at that.
The one they posted is better, but it really looks like the big gold with the WWE logo in the middle.
That thing is beautiful.
It's so pretty.
That thing is pretty. It's pretty.
It's
so
nice,
pretty.
and I know it's all about branding, but God, that goddamn WWE though.
That's never gonna go away.
I
now,
know,
man.
but
Never gonna
goddamn,
go away.
like, come on, man, you can't have it on the side. Like, come on,
Nasty.
They do.
it still looks nice though.
Have what on the
does.
side?
No, I'm just saying,
The
like
logo.
the logo
The
in the
logo.
middle, kind of.
He doesn't like the logo in the middle.
Yeah, the logo in the
Oh.
middle of it. I'm not a fan.
I don't like. I agree. I think it'll
Yeah.
look a little bit better if
It
they put it
does.
at the top, like at the top of the belt. I think
Yeah.
it would have looked.
I
It looked
agree.
better
still
than
a
both them other ones. It looked better
Oh,
than
it's
both
true,
them
oh,
other
man.
ones.
True.
It's the
We
best.
talked about this on this
100%.
show quite a bit, but that belt really makes those bitches look
Listen,
like toys.
listen, that bitch
It
500
does.
kill. We got to get it.
It does.
I'm getting it. You know, I
I'm
have to.
getting
This is man. I have to get it.
This is a
When that shit-
mandatory.
This
We
is
got to
like-
get it.
That-
In one of my other groups, someone's already ordered it, and he's guaranteed to get it by October 23rd of this year.
Bruh.
We got to get it. I'm getting it and wearing it on. I'll get it and wear it on this show.
Bro, like why is it dropping in
Show?
October?
This show, cuz.
It's a beautiful fifth place belt. I
That
love
thing
it.
Why not?
Just pre-order
Why not drop it in May when the new champion is crowned?
because they got to get them all made first. They
Oh,
don't.
that's
They
right.
don't ship
You
them
got
until
mass
they get
produce
them
them.
all
You got to mass
made.
produce them.
They got to shit them all out. I got you. It's the best world title right now,
Ever.
and the best looking world title.
He said,
It's
Wilson
beautiful.
ever.
Oh, you a fucking lie!
Ever.
You a fuck. It is
Ever.
still not prettier than the
Well, I'm
AEW.
just saying in recent memory for WWE. I'm not talking
Ever.
about
In
AEW.
WWE,
Okay.
In WWE,
yes,
Yeah,
it's
no,
still
as
not
of right
prettier
now.
than AEW.
Right now, yeah. Right now. Well, AEW is just all diamond.
Yeah, that's what makes that one so pretty is the diamonds.
It's all the diamonds. You take the diamonds off that thing, nah.
It's beautiful.
He's
Nah.
I-
You take diamonds off that thing, nah.
Not
That
today.
thing look like the impact
Not
one.
today,
That
said
thing like the
Right.
impact legend title.
Things
Diamond.
This was big news. They will crown the new World Heavyweight Champion at Night of Champions.
Could be Seth Rollins. Come on,
And
now.
I'm hearing a lot of different things.
It
Come
fucking
on.
better be.
What?
It fucking better be.
I got
Give that
a
man
little
his
bit.
flowers.
Hang on 1 second. I got something I want to say. 1 second.
If not Seth, Finn Balor,
Ooh.
I guess.
Ooh.
And why'd you put it on Finn? Finn's not over enough.
Yeah, no
I
thank you. Put it on
fucking
Dominic before you
hate-
with him for real.
Yeah.
I
You put it on Dominic for Finn.
hate
For
the
real.
IWC. These motherfuckers that are complaining about the new title, like only wanting one champion, saying it's now a consolation prize to Roman. First
That
off,
fifth place
it's
trophy.
not like Roman has held both of these belts for 1,000 days. He's only had the WWE Championship for just over a year. It is, and I'm sorry, but one of your shows is bombing because it does not have a world champion.
That's fair.
Well,
It's fair.
it's about to happen.
And I know this is totally me bitching out the IWC world. This has nothing to do with
Yeah,
fuck them.
anything that's
Oh,
happening.
fuck them.
Yeah,
No, Josie.
that's all this is. And
Get him,
this-
Joe. Get him.
It's also the fact that they don't have to beat Roman for this belt.
Yeah,
Right,
So
right.
in a way, I feel like
I've
it
heard
kind
a
of
couple of
does
people
it diminish
saying
it just a little.
I've heard a couple of people say Cody's gonna get it. This is consolation. First off,
No.
Cody is not touching this title.
Hell,
I
no.
guarantee you, wherever Roman ends up, Cody ends up.
Yep,
Yeah.
I agree.
SmackDown.
They,
Get ready for
if
it.
you can't see the story that they're building here between Cody and Roman, you're a fucking idiot and you don't know wrestling because they are building Hard Times 2.0.
Cody's
And-
going to suffer to get that belt.
Yes, to possibly Mania 40. Now, here's the thing. Me and Will talked about this last week, and I'm switching back to us because I got to pull this up. As we said, until Roman drops the titles, we will probably discuss this every week. The list, boys and girls.
Oh,
So, as we've said, he is already going to hit 1,000 days at the end of May, right as we're going the day of Night of Champions. At that point, he's definitely going to beat Pedro Morales, which is the next month. After that, with them splitting the titles, I see no thing that they don't hold off until Mania 40 of him dropping it, which then means he beats Bruno's fourth most.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, you could have him hold it until September of 2024 when he would become the third most title holder of all time. Something that me and Will would have said 2 years ago starting this show would never fucking happen.
Nope.
Never fucking happen. And
Now it is.
It's a possibility at this point with them splitting the title.
technically the titles aren't split, but they are.
With them having two titles, they now have two world titles. I don't care how you look at it. There's two world titles. The titles that Roman has will never split. And at some point, they will combine them into one title.
Well, I was going to say, did anybody hear the rumblings that maybe they'll just retire or put to bed the Universal Championship?
Of course. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think eventually it will get renamed and a new title will get – and probably it will be presented to Roman at his 1,000 days. That's what I will bet right here. When they're crowning the new World Heavyweight Champion, they will present Roman with a new title that night.
Yes, a WWE title, obviously. It cannot be no Universal. Get rid of that shit.
It'll probably just be the undisputed WWE Championship.
Yeah,
They've had that before.
They have.
Yeah. When Brock Lesnar had it.
I mean, Jericho was the first.
Jericho, first. And then they merged it into one. And then I think The Rock had it first.
That's what I could see happening is eventually Roman will get one title. They're not going to have him keep carrying around two titles that are now kind of irrelevant. One is kind of irrelevant, at least.
Well, Roman's titles is still the top titles on the brand until
for right now.
Preach.
Yes, I will agree. Now, depending on who your first champion is,
Seth,
that could change. Now, here's the discussion. I've heard some people say Cody, as we said. Cody's not going to happen.
No. Cody should not touch this shit. Hell no.
I don't think Cody's even in the discussion. Me and Will talk two possibles that are on the IR right now, but we don't think it is fair to Seth frickin' Rollins. And that is Randy Orton and AJ Styles. However, I saw a couple of other ones.
I think they should be in the mix for it.
The mix, definitely. They need to do some work.
100%.
Drew McIntyre.
I've heard some rumblings of some people would like LA Knight. I think LA Knight.
Hell no.
I think
Let's do it.
Hell no.
Let's do it. Not right away, but he should be in the mix.
No, I think LA Knight is more likely to win Money in the Bank.
He should not be in the mix. That man 40.
He can now cash in on two separate titles.
That man 40 years old and is basically that man's a 40-year-old rookie. That man's a 40.
It's not so much his age,
but he's basically a WWE
rookie.
Yeah.
LA Knight is awesome.
What else you got though?
Like who else gonna win Money in the Bank besides Cody?
I don't see Cody winning Money in the Bank. I do think LA wins Money in the Bank. I do. However, I don't know if his cash-in is a successful cash-in.
It has to be.
Because Will's right. He's been in this business for 20 years. He's 40 years old. His body's not going to hold up too much longer. You look at guys with his longevity, like Christopher Daniels. Yeah, he may have one short 3-month, 6-month tops run in him. I would love to see it. Do not think I'm sitting here bashing him. I have loved LA Knight since he was Eli Drake. And he's fucking amazing. I have WWE 2K19 in which I made him.
Yes. And he's champion in my 2K23, by the way. He's champion.
I love him. He is got the charisma of The Rock, and he should have been in WWE a long fucking time ago.
Like 15 years ago or something.
But I would love to see him get a run. I'm not 100% sure it happens. I see him more winning Money in the Bank than being involved in this.
Super Mid Carter.
I guess I didn't mean right away either. I don't know where Kill stands.
Super Mid
I
Carter.
didn't mean right away, but he should be in the
Super
No,
Mid
I
Carter.
do.
That's what he is.
I think
Super Mid Carter.
LA Knight deserves to at least have a shot at a world title. Now,
Super
whether
Mid
or not
Carter.
whether or not he cashes in successfully, which I think he should after that
Will,
Theory
do you
fuck up
agree?
last year.
Do you agree, Will, that that's just because of the time that he has in wrestling?
Mhm.
Like, had he come in earlier, he's a main
Mhm.
eventer.
Yeah, if he would have come in earlier.
Even
But right
5
now-
years ago.
Yeah. But if he would have came in 5-6 years ago, he'd be a main eventer right now.
Yeah, but
Right.
given your roster though, Will, I don't know if I can. I mean, given what they have, I don't know. I mean,
I'll say LA Knight.
I don't look
I'll
at
put
him
LA
as super mid Carter.
I
Yeah,
do.
Yeah,
Super Mid
yeah,
Carter. And you
has
see
to.
it with guys all the time like that. You see it with guys all the time like that.
I
But
mean,
you
Miz
gotta-
is a super mid Carter.
Yeah.
Oh, Miz for sure. Yeah,
I'll put
Yeah,
the LA
Miz
that's
is
Knight.
all
fair.
over
That's
him.
fair.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of Miz, but I agree. He is.
You know,
What
some
the Miz
dudes
is,
are
yeah.
just meant to be mid Carters. Is that a slight to them? No, because you have a lot of these mid Carters out there having great careers.
Ricochet.
Well, Miz.
Austin Theory.
Yeah, Miz.
That is,
I'm saying for a title run though.
Austin might be a little bit
backtrack.
different, but you
Title
might
run.
not see Austin until down the road.
I was going to
Because-
say, I could see Austin Theory as a main eventer.
But you might not
However,
see that. But
It's
you,
2 years early in his
but
career
you
to
might
make
not see
judgment.
that. But you might not see that until down the road because of what
Exactly.
because of what they asked him to
Who's
do.
in charge,
Basically,
Justin?
that U.S. title was a de facto world championship on Raw up
Yeah.
until now. So
Yeah.
you know.
like Theory, his future is guaranteed world champion the next 5
Oh
years.
yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
agree.
you gonna get it. Yeah,
It's already written down.
Yeah.
He's
I
the next
do
one.
see him as a main eventer. He is interesting to watch. This theory that I'm really enjoying. This theory.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It is Cena 2.0 in some
Yeah.
respects, even though I could see Theory being the opposite side of the coin and never being a face because he's a great heel. He is a great heel.
Montez Ford is a great upper mid Carter. I think
Yeah.
he has.
I think Montez
WWE sees him as a main eventer.
I
think
do
he's-
see him.
I think he's
I
a future world champion.
I see
so.
Montez more of a future world champion than LA Knight. I'll say that. I
That's-
most definitely
yeah.
see.
I see Montez as a
100%.
future
100%.
multi-time.
Yeah, he's gonna win it. He's gonna get
Yeah.
about 2 or 3
LA
wins.
Gonna
got
get a couple
one.
runs.
If he
Yeah.
gives one, LA's that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, like I can
I
see
would
LA
agree.
Knight and Montez Ford feuding. It when Montez becomes champion. That'd be a great feud. I love that.
I'd be all right with that.
But yeah, Ford.
I
is
just
most-
want-
yeah.
I mean, I love him. I just want more LA Knight on my TV. That's all I
AJ
want.
Yes.
Styles, give him
Yo,
another run for
draft
like we
LA
talked
Knight.
about.
Draft LA Knight to fucking Raw. There's a whole extra hour of filler. Okay.
Well, they're
Let
talking
LA Knight
about.
shine.
Did y'all hear this rumor that they're talking about? Or Nick Khan has said they want to make the third hour more edgier. We're gonna get Raw Underground again and shit.
Boy, let's fucking hope so.
We don't need that bullshit. We don't need that bullshit.
What you mean? Is something
What-
interesting? Something different?
Underground
We need
ain't
something.
interesting.
Underground was
bullshit.
not that good.
That shit
I
was some
don't
bullshit.
mind some edgier product, but don't give me Underground.
I mean, if you gonna give me some
Don't
edgier
try
shit,
and do scripted UFC fighting.
I mean, if you gonna
No.
give me some edgier shit, give me another leader and
We already have that.
give me
Josie.
another
We
leader
don't
and
need any
edge.
scripted
Give me another
UFC.
Yeah,
give me another
exactly.
leader and edge. You want some? You gonna give me some edgier shit? Give me another leader and edge. That's what I'm talking about. The fuck this underground shit. Fuck this underground
The
shit.
band scene too. Yeah, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
put the bed in
Hell
there.
yes.
Yeah,
Give us
So-
some Braun
Yeah.
training
We
matches
still
too
got a lot
while
to
we're
talk
at it.
about.
exactly. Bring the painting matches back. Bring the painting matches back before you bring the underground stuff back.
No, give me some Nikita Lyons and Gigi Dolan. Okay.
Oh,
No, damn it.
No.
Triple threat.
Triple threat.
Ailey, Gigi, Nikita, let's go. Let's
Okay.
go.
y'all keep your
Let's
tongues in your
go.
mouth. We got a lot to talk about. We got to move off the ladies
Why?
because, but yes. So for my money, there's no one better to win this new title then the maestro, which is Seth freaking Rollins.
Fuck
I
yeah.
don't see it either.
And
Fuck
that
yeah.
celebration
Because
after
Randy's
Wednesday
not gonna,
is
because
gonna
Randy's
be epic.
because Randy's body ain't gonna hold, and AJ don't need it.
I mean,
What
I
does
see
AJ have left to
holding
prove?
one more title. I do.
That's the
He's
thing
gonna
that
have
kills me
one
with
more
the,
run.
that's the thing that kills me with the IWC. What does AJ have left to prove? Nothing. That
Nothing.
man has won everywhere he's been. He's all
and
the freaking
here
famous.
in a second, we're gonna talk about our personal Rushmores. But I was thinking about it today, guys. Like, we all know there's a goat more. Like especially in this business, in wrestling, because there's multiple goats. You almost do have to have a goat more of guys like Cena, Taker, Jericho. I mean, in some people's minds, still Hogan, even though I don't necessarily agree with that.
You just don't like Hogan. You just don't like
I'm
Hogan.
sorry, I don't like racist, homophobic pieces.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
He's a
I
liar.
don't blame you.
And he's a liar.
And he's
And he is a
liar.
liar. Yep.
And from some reports, also a pedophile. So
You know what?
shocker.
You know what? I had a buddy of mine tell me years ago he thought that about Hogan. And I didn't believe him until I saw him acting like that with his own daughter. You disgusting.
The thing is, back then, most of them probably were. We know Ultimate Warrior was a piece of shit.
Oh hell yeah!
We now know Hogan was a piece of shit. I guarantee you, at some point, Ric Flair was probably pretty racist.
Oh, that's what Teddy Long already. Teddy Long
100%.
already admitted to that.
Facts, 100.
When I interviewed Teddy years ago, he already admitted to that fact.
And then I would bet one of the only people back then that didn't have some racist to him, because I just don't see it from that lovable big man, and that's Dusty. I just don't.
I don't see Dusty. Now,
Well,
Michael
and also,
PSA.
you look at Cody's mom. She's
Puerto Rican, yeah, something like that.
Puerto Rican, yeah.
Puerto
Yeah,
Rican.
something like that, yeah.
I
think he was a piece of shit, though.
Dusty was such a sweetheart, even though he played kind of a big, sexy player. Like, he was such a sweetheart. I just don't see any racist moans in that.
I tell you, who was a racy piece of shit. Michael PSH. Fuck you, Michael PSH.
Yes.
Fuck you. That was a big piece of shit right there. Fuck you.
So back then, and then also, you look at guys like, I bet you Kevin Nash had some racism in him.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that.
You can see that.
A lot
I
of those
wouldn't
guys.
doubt it. Because the only person,
Maybe not Scott Hall, because he was.
because the only
American.
black person I ever seen Kevin Nash talk highly of was Booker T. That was it.
So, but
By the way, he's still putting NXT down a notch every week. I watched that a bit earlier. Boy, he's
He
struggling.
needs to
Boy,
stop
he's
this shit.
struggling.
I'm
Boy,
going.
he's struggling.
I mean,
Oh,
I
Booker
love-
T
we're
at
going to get an
NXT
announcer
commentary.
shakeup.
I
with
love
the draft.
Booker. I love Booker. Don't get me wrong. He's my favorite wrestler all the time, but he needs to get off that commentary because
Okay.
he's always here.
Yes.
Always here. I
Okay,
can't. Sometimes you can't tell the difference between him and a freaking crowd. He's
Yeah,
always
facts.
here. Calm it down, son.
But at the same time, Will, the more and more you watch NXT, you realize why he has to be so up is because the crowd is right here.
That's true.
That's
So they're right
the
there in
crowd
front
is
of him.
right
That's
there
true.
because it's the same crowd every week. It's an indie
Yeah.
show.
It's
Yeah.
an indie show.
Yeah. I just wish you to tone it down a notch.
I agree.
He's intelligent. He's intelligent.
But
He's well
he doesn't
spoken.
necessarily
Calm down.
have to be up here, Kill, because the crowd isn't hearing him.
True. Facts.
All
Facts,
what
facts,
he's
facts.
saying is only being heard on TV.
Exactly.
That's fair.
And I get
That's
the
a solid point.
enthusiasm. I get the enthusiasm, but you can also curb it just a little bit.
I agree.
Yeah, no, true.
It's the
True.
same now. It doesn't bother me as much, but it was the same issue I had with John West from Impact. He's always up here.
Yeah, you gotta
Just
calm it
calm
down, man.
down.
Mhm.
Yeah, bring it down. Just a scotch. Just a scotch. You'll be all right.
All right. Speaking of Booker T, and I want to dive into the draft, and I've got a few questions for y'all because there's too many fucking people to keep saying who's going to go here, who's going to go here.
Can I do this? Can it? You brought them up. Can I do it? Because I did download it real quick.
We're going to talk about this.
Okay.
I've got it on my list.
Okay.
After this.
Okay.
Because I got my delete history.
Stand by.
Will knows, because I told him the question last night. Will knows the delete history is a motherfucker.
It is.
All right. So draft. First, you brought it up, Booker T, all that. We pretty much know some announcers are going to move around this time.
Facts.
Who's going where? And is Pat McAfee finally going to make it back onto the mountain sport? As sad as I am, I don't think so. I think he realized there's no point for him to go back on the table when he's going to come right back off of it for college football again.
That's true.
I don't know about that though.
That's
I mean,
true. But then again,
He'd only be on it for 4 months.
well,
But
yeah,
then
but
again,
if you listen to his podcast though, he does enjoy it.
He loves it. I know.
It
I
is,
watch.
yeah, it is. Yeah, for sure. So it's
The
But
show's
then again,
getting
he
even
gotta-
more popular.
but then again, like us, he got a thing called bills, and
Yeah.
we need to
I
continue to
don't
pay
know.
him.
Pat McAfee definitely
No.
ain't hurting for money.
I ain't hurt for money, but I'm just saying you can't never.
And I mean,
never.
he's still under contract
You-
with
you did-
WWE.
Right, you can never have too much.
I
money.
do think
don't know
once
what
he
that-
has his baby though, he will tone it down. So it wouldn't surprise me if he does like one little mini
Oh, I forgot he was
last
having a
run
baby.
here,
Yeah,
and
he's
then
about to have
and
a
then maybe
little
he
girl.
kind of tones it down with it though. I could
I
see.
forgot he was having a baby. My
So
bad.
maybe he does one more, and then once SummerSlam comes and he has to dip out again for football season, he's done. Maybe except for some one-offs in the ring.
Yep.
But
If you're bringing
I would love
Pat-
to see. I would love to see Pat. Pat. Okay, I used to shit on Michael Cole. I
love
on-
Michael Cole with Pat though.
I gotta
Love
say,
Michael
Michael
Cole
Cole
with
with Pat is amazing, but this
It's
Michael
awesome.
Cole without Vince's hand up his butt doing this I really enjoy him. I
He's
really
rejuvenated.
enjoy him.
Yep.
Well, my thing is Michael Cole is not good with everybody.
He's not. He's not.
He's not
He
good with
needs a
everybody.
good certain person to play
Yeah,
off
he
of.
needs somebody.
Him
He
and
needs
Jerry
somebody
the
to play off
King were
on.
good
Yeah,
off each other in the early days.
Yeah.
And you know he's
him
got to
and
stay
Pat
on
were
SmackDown
fantastic.
if they want
Him and-
McAfee to do it.
right.
Him
Because
and Corey
McAfee's going to
Graves.
stay Friday.
Him and Corey Graves are okay during the premium live events.
You do that, who's Raw got though? If you do that,
It's going to be Corey Graves and Corey Graves and Wade Barrett would be great together.
I like Wade Barrett.
I like
like
Wade.
Wade Barrett.
I like Wade. Wade was
I
good
like
in
Wade
NWA.
Barrett. I do.
Wade was really
Yeah.
good in NWA
He
before
was.
he made that move. Mhm.
He was. Yep.
So Corey
Let's
Graves
see.
and Wade Barrett would be enjoyable, even though they're both kind of heel commentators.
Who cares? It'll work.
I
And we've
you
seen
can
it
make
before.
Corey will take the baby face. Yeah.
Yeah, and we've seen
Yep.
two heel commentators before, so it can work.
Yep.
All right. So off the announcers, here's the burning question: which show is Roman ending up on?
SmackDown.
SmackDown.
Come on, it's SmackDown.
Yeah.
I gotta say, even
It's
though
a
they
wrap.
say champions are gonna move around,
Ain't
and I
nobody
think
seen
both
you ain't
mid
seen Roman
cards,
or Raw since
think-
Raw seen him. No.
I think both mid cards will probably switch shows. I think the tag
That's
titles,
written into his contract with Fox.
I think
Yep,
the
yep.
tag titles will switch shows. But Roman is synonymous with SmackDown as The Rock was.
Yep.
Like that's
Yeah,
his show.
That's crazy to think about.
Fox ain't letting Roman on SmackDown. You got them fucked up. Oh hell
Yep.
no, they want
Yeah.
they want
Fox on Roman. They hold
Well,
on to him.
And
I
then
mean,
it's
Even though it's not up till next year, they're still already negotiating the TV rights. So
But you know that's how businesses do. Just like star athletes get their deal redone a year early.
man, if you're USA though, like
You gotta be fucking mad.
you've got to be like at this point, like
NBC is had it. I guarantee. And I think the only reason they've held on this long is Triple H probably told them that this was the
promised
plan
them a
6
fucking
months
title
ago.
or they were gonna drop
Yep.
like a
How the hell you gonna have a
like a
flagship
bad
show?
habit.
How the hell your flagship
Well,
show ain't got no world title?
I'm sorry.
now.
Right now, Raw has not been the flagship show in a
No,
couple
it's
of years.
Trash.
Straight trash.
Like
Absolute
they
ass.
WWE seems to be unable to balance their shows.
It's because that extra hour.
Will.
That's the writing room, though.
At one point, SmackDown was nothing but a recap show with a couple of matches.
But all this is Raw not knowing how to write. The writers' room is terrible. They don't know how to book that damn show. Let me and Kill run that shit.
And when putting both fucking titles on Roman, they had no fucking plan. They didn't know what to do.
Nope.
And Triple H had to come in and try to say
that.
I said, let me and Kill write that shit. You're right, that shit good.
For Raw, now we can have.
Kill, I swear to God, if you don't get some new headphones soon, I'm gonna smack you.
Goddamn! First it was his phone, now it's his headphones.
Look. You see,
Poor
I got
kid.
a phone.
Damn.
You see my phone. My phone looks beautiful, isn't it? It's a beautiful.
It does. It does.
Watch
You're
this.
moving.
Wait.
Look at that.
All right, how's it sound now?
Good.
Talk
good.
now. Okay, that's better. It's just a lag. Like you have to build volume.
But Kill, I say me and you right. I say me and you right, Raw. Fuck them. Me and you right, Raw.
I'll write the hour and a half.
We do hour and a half. Hell yeah.
No, Will.
You can do the last edgy hour there.
No, Will and Josie will write the women's division. Me and Stack will write the men's division. How about that?
That's fair.
That's fair. That'll work.
That's fair.
So next,
you know what I'll do with
next
that?
question is who is going
the women's division?
You know what I'll do with that motherfucker? I'll be dangerous writing that shit.
All right. God damn it, you three drive me nuts.
I'm behaving myself today.
All right, next question. So, who's going to be the number one overall pick?
Cody Rhodes.
Is that even a question?
Bobby Lashley to me.
Roman
Will
Reigns.
says Bobby Lashley.
You gotta do something. You gotta do something. You gotta do something with him. They don't know how to write for this man. They don't. He's too big of a draw not to do something with him.
Well, he's gonna be in the main title picture now. We know that. He's definitely
you got to do something with something.
Are we talking about the Raw or SmackDown?
Wait, I got an idea.
It's Reigns
for War Games. Hurt Business versus Bloodline.
Work for me.
Oh man, I'd be all right with that.
Work for me.
That's all I want.
Hurt Business versus Bloodline.
Beautiful.
That is beautiful.
Okay, that's fair.
I'd even take.
That's fair.
Since I don't know if the Bloodline is still around come War Games, I'd take Hurt Business versus Judgment Day.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Enough for Judgment Day though.
No.
There's not enough for Judgment Day.
I'm getting where I'm enjoying Judgment Day more than the Bloodline.
I'm being quite honest.
Judgment Day is one of the things I really enjoy about.
But
we need more of
I'm
it.
sorry, you can talk all the shit you want on him. Fucking Dominic right now is a goddamn star.
That's my fucking boy. Give him a title in a few years, baby. Give my boy a title. Let's go.
Yes. Put
my boy a title.
Put a US or even team him up with Damian and put the tag titles on.
That makes sense.
100%.
That makes sense. Put the tag titles on.
Dom is fucking good.
Yes,
he is. He's
and I know Rhea's got a title now, but you got to keep them together though.
Oh, I think that's about the end.
For a little bit.
What I hear, she's about to end up with I'm hearing a thing between her and Solo is about to happen.
What?
Yeah.
That's so
But you can't do that.
But Solo is about
that.
He's about that Sigma Mill grind set. He ain't
You can't do that though, because if you do that, then what happens to mommy?
No,
I heard
we did all of that. Like, think of the merch you could come up.
If you do that, if you don't have that, you don't have mommy.
I heard,
and you don't have Dawn.
Exactly.
With another woman, but I don't know who.
It don't work with nobody else.
No.
It don't work with nobody else.
Selena is babyface for the first time.
Don't bring Alexa Bliss.
But here's a thought too. If you separate them after what supposedly being said by Chavo was just a kayfabe, his fire shit against Rey Mysterio, which I don't fucking believe. Are they working to bring Chavo in to work with Dom, which would be really fucking interesting? Because I know there were some rumors at one point about Vicky, and now with Vicky's legal troubles, that's not happening. So could you bring Chavo in?
Chavo could work. Like him and Dom, like
It's
massive.
real
be-
blood.
It just won't be.
It's
It
real
just won't
blood.
be. It just won't be as entertaining. Mommy.
I mean, I love Dom. I hate
Fantastic.
him. And I do think Dom.
That's
But-
why you love him.
Yeah, that's why you love
I
him,
know.
because you hate him. Though.
I despise
Because he-
like I despise Dom more than MJF. That's how bad it is.
Oh my
But
God.
you're supposed
Oh my
to.
God, no! You're on that level with him? Oh no!
I can't stand him. No, I hate MJF. Don't get me wrong. He's
Oh.
he's cancer incarnate. But
Yeah.
Dom is cancer incarnate time like squared. That's
Oh,
Dom.
I love Dom. I
If-
love Dom.
I
But
do.
they need
I
to
enjoy
push-
it.
It's like a
You
Saturday Night
can't
Live skit.
Dom.
Every time he can't
Watching
keep a
his
straight face to save his life.
Watching
you
his
can't
face,
take-
he can't even get a syllable out. He's just soaking it in. So
But you can't get
much.
rid of Rhea with them. That is
No.
so
Eventually, that's
entertaining.
going to end, Will.
I agree.
Mommy.
Well, they gotta spice things up, right? They gotta it's gonna be a love triangle, probably. Hell, Dexter Loomis seems
True.
to be interested in Rhea for some reason. So there could be a love triangle with
True.
I
Dom
don't love
fighting for
that.
his mommy's
But,
love.
okay.
What
Right.
mommy's does?
That would be
Mommy
kind of
does,
interesting.
mommy.
I mean, the with the draft coming
What
up,
about her?
there's
Yeah.
so much that could be happening. So
Mhm.
much, and that brings to the next question: who do y'all think is going to be some? We know there's going to be some surprises. Some people we haven't seen in a long time about to come back. We know we're getting some NXT call-ups. Who's the surprise you're wanting to see? We've said it. Mine, I really want to see the return of AJ Styles. I miss
Yeah.
AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Like
He
you like
can
call
go.
ups, like who don't want called up from NXT?
Either call up or a
Anything.
guy
Yeah,
from,
anything.
that's injured you're wanting to see come back.
I'm ready for Randy Orton.
I mean,
I'm
I
ready
would
for-
love to see the Viper
I'm ready
back.
for Randy Orton to
I'm
come
not
back.
sure
He ain't
the
gonna be the
Viper
same,
comes
though.
back.
He ain't gonna be the same though.
Back fusion is a bitch.
He ain't gonna be the same though.
He's not going to
Back
use the
fusion
RKO
is a
anymore.
bitch.
Nope.
I'm not sure he
Nope.
does the RKO anymore, and if he does, it's going to look a lot different.
Yep.
He has to modify it for his back. He has
Right.
to, sadly. Or maybe he can. I don't know, but I'm not picking Randy because fucking Stacks did it. I'm going to do an NXT call up, either Ilya Dragunov or Tyler Bate.
Mine is Braun Breaker and Nikita Lyons.
Ooh, Braun Baker ain't getting called up, buddy.
Yeah, he is.
No, he has a feud right now with
That
Melo.
don't matter.
be.
They've done that
It should
before.
matter.
Should be.
Oh,
It
it
should
doesn't
matter.
matter.
He was
Called
the
up. He should be
NXT
called up.
champion when they called him up.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right. It don't matter. Like I forget this draft roster split don't fucking matter anymore. But I'm picking.
No, I think really Triple H is going to start hyping the split more after the draft, but it doesn't. It's not the same with NXT to the main roster shows because they always look at those as usually two different entities unless they're doing a draft or something like this. However, they will finish his story before they pull him off of NXT TV.
Yeah. So we will see
Yeah.
him on the main roster
Because they don't follow the same timeline as SmackDown and Raw. So
okay. And I do want to see Braun Breaker versus like Solo Sikoa or something
that
like
would
that.
be fucking amazing.
That would be
That'd be amazing.
fantastic.
Well, I'm not going on. I'm turning my cam off. But yeah, yo, what the fuck? How does this work? I'm not going on. I'm just gonna get water. There you go. You're gonna hear me. I'm not. But yeah, Braun
What?
Breaker. Now I want it to be called up. Now I actually want it. All right, y'all convinced me. There you go. Braun Breaker.
Y'all convinced me.
Yeah, I think I could see Wes Lee being called up. I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
Depending on where she's at with her injury, Nikita Lyons could be on that list.
Let's go, Nikita versus Bailey. Let's go.
I heard Zoe Stark is on that list.
Ooh,
Roxanne Perez.
Let's go. I'd be happy with Zoe.
Roxanne Perez is probably on that list.
No, she's
Roxanne
not.
Perez need to stay her ass in NXT. She boring as hell.
No,
I'm sorry,
I want her to
Booker T.
get called up to irritate Will. That's pretty much.
I'm sorry, Booker T. Booker T, I'm sorry, but your girl boring as hell. She's boring.
Just for what to get pissed off.
Right.
I want to see
Hey
Roxanne.
y'all, hey y'all. The title is being defended this Sunday at Backlash. Let's go. Bitch, fuck your ass. The hell?
Fuck your ass.
Damn, what about you? But
You are
though.
supposed to be the champ. You are supposed to be hardcore. You're supposed to be this little girl with a belt. Come on now.
Hey guys, it's me.
Hey guys, I'm here to defend Perez. And I'm here to defend my fighter.
Josie's like that impatient teacher waiting for the students to be quiet.
And you know what? Even more frustrating is that is exactly what I do on a daily basis, Will. I'm a frustrated teacher waiting for my preschool students to shut the fuck
Shut
up.
the hell up. Johnny, shut up.
You want your damn animal crackers, Billy?
Final question here with the draft, because we got more shit to talk about. Need to move on. With this announcement of the heavyweight title, does that make y'all more excited for Friday? I know me and Will are pumped. Like
I'm excited. I don't know if I'll watch it live, but I'm definitely watching it the next day.
If I did not have Hensley this weekend, I'd be doing a live watch.
I'm watching it live. I'm watching it straight up live.
I'll be watching it live, but I'd be streaming.
I'll be switching back and forth. I'll be switching back and forth between that draft and the NFL draft.
The only day I really care about the NFL draft is day one.
I'm definitely gonna look at the highlights. It makes me I'm excited, but I'm not pumped, right? Because I'm intrigued. Okay. How long have we been complaining that Raw needs a real championship? Josie, you know, okay? Josie's the number one dude on this podcast that has wanted Raw to have a fucking belt.
I just want to explain.
I think I've been saying it since Triple H took over, and they said that it was going to happen. So
I don't care about Roman being the champion. I don't
like how they did it, though.
And you know it
no,
now.
I don't either.
I'm the one
I don't either.
He can now
Kill, I agree with you. I don't
September
either. I don't like it either.
Yeah, I don't like how they did it.
100%.
They should have had Cody beat Roman. Cody split.
He should have dropped one.
Cody should have beat him, and then you split the title.
Will, I'm sorry. These two complaints they're so young. They don't realize this exact shit has happened before. Like, we've seen the same thing happen before.
The only thing that you get out of that kill, the only thing that you get out of that kill is a validation for Cody. That's the only thing you get out of that.
But it just why the fuck does Roman holding two belts?
Because
it's just irritating.
Vince made that choice, but Triple H is trying to solve it and still not nullify all the work Roman has done. There at the point of Mania, he had to hit 1,000 days. He had to. So Cody could not win.
And now you see that he hit that 1,000. Now you see, because you have to keep Roman strong at the end of the day. You have to. So doing it this way makes much more sense, because you have to still keep Roman strong.
I promise you, I can see it a mile away. Cody is going to hold Roman's belts.
At some point.
Yeah.
At some point. You're gonna make him work for it, though.
I think it's going to be Mania 40.
They're going to make him work for it, though. Because he can't.
Think it's going to be Mania 40.
Because you got to punish him.
For that, after Cody hunting for it for a year, would be similar to the payoff of the Rock Cena of a year-long build.
That was a good payoff.
Plus, you have to punish Cody. Because he talked a lot of shit.
Because Cody didn't really work for the first shot.
Right.
He didn't.
Because when before Cody even got there in AEW, he was talking a lot of shit. And he was talking a lot of shit. He was talking a lot of shit, and you got to make him pay his dues. And they're doing it right, because the first person they put on his plate after Roman is who? Brock Lesnar.
I still think that.
And say what you want about
Cody's
Brock.
Gonna work his ass off, but Cody will eventually.
And say what you want about Brock, but Brock can still whip his ass.
Yep.
Oh no, Cody's gonna beat Brock. We all know this. Cody's beat.
He gonna beat Brock, but he gonna get his ass whipped. He gonna get his ass whipped in that win.
I'm still pissed off over Mania 39. The ending was fucking terrible, in my personal opinion. I get it. You have to push Roman to 1,000. I understand, but they should have just
in pushing to 1,000. He has to get 1,024, because there's no point to not get him that extra 24 days.
Because it don't make sense either to have him lose the belt before 1,000 is up.
Yeah, when he was only 50 days away.
Yeah, that don't make sense.
And don't get me wrong, Kill. I was the one the week before praying to God.
You were all over it. You were saying he should drop though, Josie.
I wanted him to drop it. I did.
It was perfect.
But now looking at it through clear vision, there's no way he could have. There's no.
This is better. This is better.
Like I've said 1,000 times, me and Will have had discussions before y'all were on the show of how no one was ever going to break the top 5 of this list because you don't have champions for that long anymore.
Not in this day and age.
Not in this generation. And so now at this point, be the fact that in June he will break the top 5 is insane. And then the fact that in January of next year he could be top 4, and then in September of next year be top 3. Now he'll never break the other 2. That's never gonna fucking happen. But
he's breaking top 4.
To be top 3,
that does say something. Yeah.
He first ballot Hall of Famer, automatic GOAT conversation. Like,
hold up now, hold.
In his generation, he would be in that list.
I think wrestling fans, but I think real wrestling fans will see the fact that he's pushed by the WWE machine.
Yes. That would definitely detract him. Because Cody's not wrong. It took him 8 years
to get it right.
8 years to finally get over.
Get it right.
Yep.
I just hope that this second title doesn't come across as a pity consolation prize.
This is the thing, and this is why Seth needs to be the number 1. The title don't make the man makes the title.
Exactly.
Facts.
Cody will be the one to give that, or not Cody, I'm sorry. Seth will be the one to give that title the legitimacy
to get it over.
Needs. Yep. He needs to be the first holder because he will get it over. Because right now, as we said, Seth doesn't need the title. That title needs Seth.
Yeah.
And now the only thing I will say to play devil's advocate, what do you do if Seth gets hurt?
If a Finn Balor happens and he gets hurt the night, oh my God, I don't know. I think then
Drew McIntyre maybe.
Hell no!
Why not?
I think
boring ass.
I think you got to look to
his ass boring as hell.
Heel Drew McIntyre.
I think
boring as hell. He's boring.
Sheamus would be a possible.
Sheamus would be good.
Sheamus would be good. Sheamus.
Yeah, because Sheamus can wrestle and is entertaining. Drew McIntyre is not entertaining.
I think Drew is done.
Oh, didn't he already scrub his WWE stuff up?
He scrubbed his WWE, and his deal is up some point this summer before All In.
I think he done.
He's going to them.
Well, he might.
He's going to them.
It now that there's a world champion.
He's going to Impact.
I mean, that was part of his issue. Hey, Nick always went back to Impact instead of signing with WWE. Will.
I think Drew might stay due to the new world heavyweight title.
Yeah, I mean, Phil's got a point there. Drew's biggest issue was there not being a second title. And creative not being in the main event picture.
And creative, of course. Yeah.
Creative is the issue.
But he got to understand.
Part of his creative issue was not being in the main event picture.
But he got to understand at some point that time fades for you.
Yeah, but I agree. He's not necessarily holding the title at this point, but he should still be fighting for it pretty often.
Competing.
Okay, I can buy that. But not winning because he's boring as hell.
Like him and Seth feud for it. Of course, Seth is going to beat him, but at least him and Seth can have a decent feud.
Then you wait 4 or 5 months.
He's going to Impact. I'm telling y'all.
He's going to no damn Impact. He's going to AEW. He's going to AEW.
I mean, he would be. Imagine
him and Bully Ray, baby.
Imagine
AEW's top heavy enough.
I agree. I'm not saying necessarily go there for like long-term deal, but imagine All In. You finally get the payoff of Elite versus Punk.
Mm-hmm.
You get Ospreay and Omega, and you get
our boy
Drew McIntyre versus.
See, you can't even come up with a good name for Drew
because there's so many. Because there's so. Drew McIntyre versus Pac would be a great match.
Okay.
Too top heavy.
No,
Well, there's
Will,
gotta be
I'm saying you only bring him in for that event. That's
Right,
it.
right. That's what one event.
Because
Yeah.
where
Hell,
is
my boy
that?
Madden is
He
gonna,
helps sells tickets.
hell, my boy Madden is gonna oversell all that anyway.
That's
they're
what
gonna
I'm
split.
saying.
They're
Is,
gonna have a fucking roster split anyway.
oh no, give me Drew McIntyre versus Jay White.
Ooh, now we're cooking, Will.
That'd be
Yeah,
good.
come on,
That'd
shut
be
up. No,
good.
Will. Yeah, shake
That'd
that
be
and bobble
good.
that head, man.
That'd
Bobble
be
that
good.
head. Yeah,
That'd be
buddy. Yeah,
good.
there we
That'd
go.
be good.
Yeah.
That'd be good because I like Jay White, so that'd be
Imagine that
good.
card at Wembley. That's 90,000 seats.
Hey,
Shit.
hey. But AEW
I don't
to
know.
me is already on top because they got my boy Magnus.
No, they don't. Impact
What?
is Magnus.
What? Oh, did you told me Impact? That's right. That's right.
That's tough, Will. I'm sorry. I almost feel bad.
AEW gonna have man.
I almost feel bad for Will. Almost.
All right.
Almost.
So that's all I really
No,
want to
hell
talk
no,
about.
no, almost, hell no.
Real
I'm
quick, I know we want to
stoked
get off the draft, but what's a draft pick that you think you won't see coming? That like one brand will draft somebody that you thought, oh no, they were gonna stay there.
Hit row on
Theory-
NXT.
I think it's going to be more. I think the
Theory to
Usos are going to
SmackDown.
split up.
Theory to SmackDown.
I think
Theory
the
to
Usos are going to
SmackDown.
split up.
Theory to SmackDown.
I think the Usos get split.
Ooh,
Shit,
I
Yeah.
also
Wow.
think that
If
this
Theory goes
split,
to SmackDown, I might
I
be a
also
SmackDown
think
boy.
this split is
Yeah.
going to finally
Yeah.
split up the tag team titles as well.
I
Please
don't.
redesign the tag team titles. Triple
I don't
H.
think you'll see
Please.
the. I don't think you'll see the Usos split because Jimmy can't hold his own outside of that team.
I don't think they care about that too much.
Jimmy
Jay-
can't hold his own because you might. as
Yeah,
well
can we
give-
not split the titles too? By
You
the
might
way,
as well give.
Shit.
You might as well give Jimmy
Please.
the kiss of death at that point because Jimmy can't hold his own.
I don't understand why y'all don't want split tag titles.
There's been nothing that says that we have that many good.
There's dozens
teams
of
to
them,
be able to
and this
split.
whole draft is supposed to build new tag teams.
Yeah,
They
we'll
said
see.
that
We'll
it's going to
see.
build new tag
Don't
teams.
mean they're gonna be good tag teams though.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Thank you, Will.
I do want each
You
brand to
know,
have
I
tag titles.
had heard like confirmation that Pretty Deadly is coming up, and that is a good tag team.
Kaden Carter and Katana
That's
Chance
good.
could get called up for the women's tag team division.
Oh, I'll take that.
I mean, I would
I'll
love
take that.
to see Casey Catanzaro on the main roster.
I'll
Jill,
take
what did you
that.
say? Did you say women's tag team titles?
Yeah.
You realize
You do know who the
the
champs are
person
now, right?
you said who books the show. I don't think
Listen.
we want to see women's tag team titles.
Listen,
We're
the
talking
women's
about Vince
tag team
McMahon.
titles.
Kill-
Vince McMahon is not booking the goddamn show.
He's not booking most of it. He's not.
He's
It's
booking the
been
women's though.
Triple
ain't-
H.
No,
that's-
he's not.
That's
I
for real.
guarantee you, if
That's
he
for
was
real.
booking the women's, Raquel Rodriguez would not have a belt on, would not be in a tag team.
I hate her.
Well,
I
Triple
hate
H
her.
he can't book the women's division.
I hate
He can't.
her.
I like the women's division is fucking terrible.
It's
That's one of his
ass.
biggest L's.
But
It's
I
just
don't think
bad.
it matters regardless.
But I think that's a
Triple
big.
H
I
or
think that's.
Vince, it's
I think
ass.
y'all aren't giving him enough time. He's been working to build that. You do have people that have come into that. Liv Morgan has really come into her own under Triple H. Dakota Kai,
Io.
Io Sky.
Yeah.
Io.
You
Io,
have
boy.
had some
Yeah.
movement. Rhea Ripley has really taken.
Well,
her
yeah,
own
Rhea.
that-
That's it. That's
Like,
all I
there
got.
is-
Rhea.
No,
Period.
Selena Vega. I've been impressed with her a lot lately. Now I don't believe this title match between her and Rhea, but
Rhea's gonna smash
No,
her,
I
bro.
don't
Rhea
either.
is
Y'all
going
need
to
to
turn
stop.
that
Y'all
little
need-
girl into
y'all
a
need to
pretzel.
stop.
It's
Y'all
gonna be
need
a,
to-
it's gonna be real bad, bro. That match is
All y'all
gonna be
need to stop. All y'all need to stop. Y'all know y'all love Indy Hartwell.
huh?
I do love Indy Hartwell. I do love Indy Hartwell.
Candice needs her. Candice LeRae needs
Oh,
Indy right now.
stupid looking ass.
Listen, Candice
I
needs
don't know.
Indy.
TBD
Like,
on the
she-
women's division for
Yeah.
me, guys. TBD.
I mean, I think it's still going to take some work, but I think the women's division will be better in the next
I think
coming
that's
months.
why
And
they
I think
really
the
hype-
draft is going to revitalize all divisions.
And I think
Boy,
that,
you're
and I
putting a
think,
lot. You're putting a lot of
Their
stock in this
women-
draft, Josie. I don't know.
and I think that's another reason why they keep Bianca where she is
But
because
see,
they want to be sure to keep her where she is to keep interest in that division.
See, Stacks, this is the thing. I read a lot on this stuff, and like
I know you do. I know.
Triple H, in the back, they're seeing this as the new era of Triple H, his true restart. And if it were me, yeah, this is exactly what I do. I do a really big shakeup start some brand new tag teams that people have never seen before, get some new titles in there, make it interesting again that we haven't seen in years. And
Josie want them to spend. Josie want
interesting. That's for
one
sure.
chance.
Josie want them to spend hella dollars on these titles and put some teams together we ain't never seen before. We don't know if they're gonna make it or not.
I'm not saying that it's necessarily going to be teams that end up being 5-time tag team champions,
Right?
but you do realize they just threw together the New Day on a whim, and now they're one of the most reigning tag champions ever. And it looks like there's your big surprise, Stacks. That's the one I hear. Big E is a possibility for this draft.
Yep.
Big E ain't even back yet, though.
No, supposedly he might have been cleared.
He's been cleared.
He could be in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, Big E. He said that his health is. He
said his health in his neck, but he's kind of put that kayfabe out there saying like he's not sure if he'll ever wrestle again because if he takes a bad hit. But I mean, he could pop up in the draft.
It's going to be New Day versus Imperium.
Hold on.
So what I've heard is that's going to
as long as he in his draft.
Yes, Josie.
What I've heard is him versus Gunther.
Yeah,
and I can see Big E dethroning Gunther.
I can see that.
So wrong, Josie.
But
I'll be happy to see him in the draft.
No, I love Big E.
I do love him too. I just want him to be safe. That's all. I just want him to be safe. I just want him to be safe because he's such a talent. You know what I'm saying? I just want him to be safe. I want him to come back and be. If he comes back in an announce role, I'll take that.
I was going to say, I would take that.
I'd love to have him on the table. He's so entertaining.
Yeah, but if he's cleared to go and he's cool with it, let's go.
With Gunther, really?
I would love to see that.
Why not? Why not?
Gunther gonna fuck him up. Gunther's gonna fuck him up real bad.
Gunther, Big E could funk up Gunther.
I was gonna say that goes both ways.
Gunther's toughest challenge.
Big E. I don't know if I would take Gunther my first match.
No,
but
I think it takes him two.
Work up to that.
Yeah.
Work up to it. Yeah.
But all right, we got to move off this because there's still like 3 or 4 things I want to discuss. Already now. So delete history. This one's tough, boys, and this.
Fuck.
All right, here we go. So delete one from history.
Okay.
Money in the Bank cash-ins. First, Edge, the number 1 cash-in. The first cash-in of all time.
God damn it, Josie. Why you gotta bring that up? Because I'm just thinking recent.
2, Dolph Ziggler's cash-in. Or 3, the heist of the century. Seth freaking
God damn
Rollins.
it, Josie. God damn it, Josie.
Seth is staying. I'm not getting rid of Seth.
Seth. I gotta keep Seth in there.
Seth is staying.
Seth for sure.
And Will, you go last because I told you last night.
Y'all want to take a minute to think about it?
No, this is easy for me because I don't remember one of the two. The other two, I don't remember one of them. So this is easy. Oh yeah, this is easy.
Oh man, Kill, what you got? Go ahead.
I'm waiting.
Oh, you're thinking about it.
Yo, Sky in bad as fuck. I should have said base.
That was great, Will. That was great.
That was fantastic. That's fantastic.
I've been playing around this day, boy.
Go ahead, Will. You want? I'm not going.
No,
first.
Will's going last.
I'm going last.
Going last. So
Will's going
Kill,
last.
you go.
Yeah, I'm going last.
All right. You want me to go first?
Yes,
Go
go
for it.
Kill.
All right.
Go
Seth
for it.
is staying. And since I do not remember Christian's casting very well,
Christian, I didn't say Christian.
He didn't say
I
Christian. He said
I
Edge.
said Edge,
You said Edge.
Dolph, and Seth.
oh, I mean Dolph. You know what? The white dudes. All right, I forgot. Dolph. I don't remember
White
Dolph's
dudes
casting
sense.
very well, so I'm erasing that one from history. I know it was for the world, the big gold, right?
Yeah.
I don't
ruined
remember.
Alberto, a really bad Alberto run. He did.
Oh God! Don't remind me of Alberto Del Rio. Just because Alberto Del Rio is involved in it, yeah, Dolph Ziggler has
The only thing he did that
Get him
the only thing that he did that I ever respected that he did Paige. That was it.
Yeah.
Yep, she was
Facts.
hitting that shit right.
But then he beat her up.
Yeah, that don't make no damn sense to me.
Then he pulled a Jonathan Majors on Paige.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He did. He
I'm going to
did.
hell for that. I'm going to.
I think we all
I'm
are.
sorry.
Yeah.
I had to do it. I had to do
That's-
it.
He did.
Yeah, I agree with Kill on this one. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Kill.
Well,
100%,
okay,
because I don't
so-
I don't want to take Edge out the history books, man.
I can't do
Well,
it.
I don't
that's-
want to take Edge out the history books.
Can't
and
do it.
Will said the same thing.
And
Yeah.
the
This
heist,
is
I
a
can't.
tou-
I can't.
But me and Will said it for different reasons because we do remember Dolph's cash in. These are all probably in the top.
I do
3.
remember Dolph.
Uh,
I do
it's that
remember
good?
Dolph's cash in.
The cash in
You know what,
itself
though?
was fantastic.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Dolph's
It's
run,
Westwood that
It
fucked
was.
up.
Dolph's
It was.
run wasn't very great.
No.
It was
You
very
know what,
short.
though? And I
Yes.
thought about this, Josie.
But
Dolph
that run
was
gave
more.
us AJ Lee. Gave
Yes.
us Big E.
Dolph was more. That was more productive for 2 other people
Yeah.
than it was for himself.
Then it was actually for Dolph. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
made both of
Yeah.
those into stars.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. I
So
wish AJ would have stayed around and did a
yeah,
little bit more.
it's
But
hard when you really think about it. It's a tough one, but
That's a
you're
tough one.
right. The heist of the century.
Yeah. Can't get rid of
You
that.
know what both of
Yeah.
those have in common too? You forgot about it. They both held that briefcase so long, you
Yes.
almost forgot about it.
Mhm.
And then when they finally cashed it in, and I mean, Edge's first time ever, the Elimination Chamber scene, it just went to fucking war. And
Yeah.
Edge cashed in.
That was some hoe
Yep.
shit, though, man. That pissed
It
me
was
off.
some hoe shit, but it was
That was some hoe ass
great
shit.
shit. And
It was
then
great.
Seth beating Rowan
Yeah.
and Brock.
100%. That was one of my
Nice
favorites for
centric.
sure.
So
Yeah.
the only one you can delete is Dolph, unfortunately, in that.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Which
Dolph need
this
another
year's
run,
Money in
though,
the
for
Bank
real.
winner needs to hold it for more than
Dolph need
4
another
months.
run before he get out of there for real though.
I would love to see get Dolph.
It's
get-
I
not
don't
gonna happen.
care if it's.
It's not
I
gonna
don't
happen.
I don't think
care.
it
if it's
happens.
I don't care if it's one Raw to another Raw. He need at least one more before he get out of there.
Oh, he's definitely going to get the World Heavyweight Championship.
I disagree.
What?
I
No
disagree.
way.
He has like one
No
more run.
way. No
Well,
way.
Dolph is
No way.
Dolph is
No.
right there on that list
It's a
with LA
wrap.
Knight.
It's a wrap.
Dolph knows at this point in WWE he's a jobber. Dolph knows it. He admitted.
He's doing those Mountain Dew commercials, Kill.
Yeah,
and
he's,
it-
and
it-
he's
it-
doing comedy
yeah.
with his brother.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I said, I love to see him
Dolph
get
has
one more
moved
run.
on from wrestling.
I love it too because I think he deserves it, but it's
I
not.
agree, but it's not going to
He need
happen.
to get that.
It's
He
not
need to get that. Let's look at WCW run, running on one nitro and lose it at the other.
Get him over on AEW, Will, for real.
Hell
I would
yeah!
love to see him on AEW. I've
If
said
be
that,
honest,
but
get him over on
he's one of
AEW.
those guys
Hell
that
yeah! Put him
unless
on.
he's one of those
Yeah.
guys, unless they future endeavor him, he's never leaving WWE.
Give him a
Yeah.
U.S. title.
Can I be honest though? You put him on the TNT title.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Or the international
You're
title.
right with
I can
that.
Taking
take
the
that.
impact.
I'll be all right with that too.
Yeah, I'll
Taking
take
the
it.
impact.
He'll
Yeah.
shine like a motherfucker.
Impact, he's a world
Fine,
champion.
Impact.
Yeah, Impact World
Impact.
Champion. Impact World Champion.
You
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
beat Mulder and be a world champion in Impact.
Yep.
He can
Yeah.
shine in Impact and AEW. Those two companies were going to do right by Dolph.
It's just
Ziggler.
take him a minute in AEW.
I don't see him
top
world
heavy.
championship picture in AEW either.
He's too top heavy.
Yeah.
TNT though,
There's too many,
for real.
too many
I mean,
top
yeah.
stars.
you
in
can put
AEW,
you can
and
put
they're
some
really
legitimacy
trying
on
hard.
that title right there.
TNT or World Tag Team Champion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AEW is really trying hard at this point to build up their homegrowns as their
Right.
Yep.
champions.
Yep.
Right.
Good.
Like I don't see another
Still,
WWE
get
guy
that man
holding
his
it for a
flowers.
little
Give him a
bit.
run.
I don't see another WWE.
He goes to
guy
Impact,
holding
all-
it for a little bit.
Oh, all bets are
I'll watch
off.
that.
He world champion
Yeah.
Impact.
Yeah, he goes Impact. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
That'd be.
But
that'd be-
again,
that'd be a
unless
nice
they
little
future
run.
endeavor him, I don't see Dolph ever leaving WWE.
Well, cuts are
Which
coming.
is sad. Is it? That's almost a detriment, I believe. I
Cuts
mean,
are coming.
I know money's money, and I get it, but I'm just saying, like,
Cuts are coming.
don't you want
You
a
know,
little
one
bit
of the
more?
things that
Don't you want a little
frustrates
bit more out of it?
one of the things that frustrates me about this business, and I was actually listening to a podcast today, and it was talking about it. One of the things that kind of makes the movie industry a little bit okay is the fact that there are award ceremonies that make it not all about the money.
Yeah.
The issue with WWE is the fact that there is nothing, or any kind of wrestling, period, there is nothing like that, and it is all about the fucking money. And
100%.
the point, it irks me to listen to guys like Paul Heyman and Cornette and Bischoff to constantly just be talking about the gate and the book and the money and I realize it's a business and it is about the money, but that's not how I look at it as a fan.
But that's when you have to look at things differently as a person. Natty, I'm gonna bring Natty Neidhart up example. She's made much money in this business. She can leave right now, go to Impact, be a champion. She can leave right now and with a little work, go to AEW, be a champion. But that's got to be a want to.
I don't know about AEW though.
She could be a TBS champion. She could be a TBS champion. She's not a world.
Yeah.
She's
but
the
point. But the point is,
actually, let that be the case, please.
But the
Taya
point
Valkyrie is beating Jade.
But the point is,
it fucking better happen, Joseph.
But the
point
point is, Natty can go somewhere and be a success if she desires that. If she wants to be a Mercedes Monet and go somewhere else and be a success, she could do it. Now I get what you're saying. Exactly, it's all about her wanting that money. And it's a damn thing that comes that
go and do all of those, Will, and open an OF like her sister and probably make more money.
Yep.
She has a sister?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's got a hot sister that's got a really sexy OnlyFans.
Boy. Ooh, she bad.
Yeah.
There's a hot.
Joey says I'm a subscriber, Kill.
I'm just gonna look on Reddit.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just gonna look on Reddit. That's all I gotta really do. Just search up her name on Reddit, and it's right here.
Facts, 100%.
I mean, Natty, no, she could be my sugar mama, but no. But her sister, we'll have to see.
I mean,
but
she's not that much.
Jason says otherwise, Kill.
Who?
Isn't that the husband's name?
Oh,
TJ. Yeah, TJ. Yeah.
Listen,
I don't know why I said Jason. What did I say, Jason?
Taya needs to beat Jay. Okay. I'm sick and tired.
We're about to get on some AEW. Before that, though, we gotta talk about this because the whole reason we're about to reveal our personal Mount Rushmores is because of what do you know? Stupid comments from Booker T.
Who the fuck are these people?
I just don't agree with it. Bobo, I got you.
Bobo Brazil?
I got you because Bobo was a champion.
I know who Bobo is. I know who Bobo is. I know who Junkyard Dog is.
But Bobo, I got you. Junkyard Dog. If you're taking it before the E, I get you, but not in the E. He was just entertaining. He wasn't a serious competitor at that point. He was older. Yeah. Big Cat Ernie Ladd had some successful feuds with Andre the Giant. I can sort of kind of get behind that a little bit. I can't get behind Tony Atlas. As much as I love Tony Atlas, I can't get behind that. Him and Rocky Johnson, one of the best tag teams ever. But past that point, I can't see it.
Tony he was great in the ring, but he was boring.
And it made him to be a fool the way he talked. Go pull some of his earlier videos. They did him a huge disservice. Yeah. Now, the man who I thought that should be on that list, and you young guys ain't gonna know.
So, Will, who is your personal Mount Rushmore?
No.
All time or just black athletes?
No, all time. All time. You should have been thinking about this, goddammit.
If this was what Kill said, if this what Kill says, Ron Simmons, he's up there. Booker T, Booker T.
Oh wait, Will, I caught that motherfucker. Will's dad, Ron Simmons. I caught that.
Ron Simmons, man. Ron Simmons, man. You got to put him up there.
All right, let him finish. Kel, shut up.
You got to put Ron up there. You got to. We got to. Booker T, gotta put him up there, very successful. The Rock and the last person, y'all ain't never heard of him. Josie has, but you ain't never heard of him. Iceman King Parsons, baby. That Joker back in '88 won the title in World Class Championship Wrestling. That shit was funny as hell. Not only was he entertaining, he could go in the ring and first Black World Champion, technically. and he was also with Devon wrestled with and against Devon Eriks, and was a fabulous freebird. Get that man his due.
I'm gonna let Will slide, even though I would say that he had 2 goats in that list.
I was gonna say, Josie, we're not following them. I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying.
We let him have.
I would consider that he has 2 goats in that list, but I'm gonna let that go because that's a valid list. That's a valid list.
Yeah.
Stacks, personal
Yes.
Mount Rushmore wrestling, sir.
Yes, sir. You know what? I wrote it down. I gotta pull it up. I forget things. So Stone Cold, obviously, of
So
course.
there's your goat. That's your
that's
front.
my goat.
That's your first right there.
That's my goat. My next one you'll probably question a little bit. Seth Rollins has got to be on there.
No, I don't question that.
I don't question that at all.
RVD, Rob Van Dam.
I mean, I can't argue with that one either.
Yeah.
RVD had a very successful career.
Yeah.
Love RVD.
And then my last one's kind of a shot in the dark, but I wanted to give some love to the tag team division, the Dudley Boys.
I mean, as far as if we're doing a tag team Rushmore, they're fucking up there, so I can't argue with that one. All right, Kill.
Go Kill.
You ready? You about to get mad at my first pick. You ready? Bret Hart. Bret Hart.
Ain't no wrong with Bret.
I
Bret
mean,
Hart.
I'm not the biggest fan, but I can't
Ain't no
argue.
wrong with Bret.
I see why you did it.
So,
man.
I mean, Bret complained a little too much.
Is that your goat? Is that
No,
your one?
he's
right
not
there
my
in
goat.
front?
I mean, Bret complained a little too much, but
Yeah, Bret
In the ring.
didn't always let his in-ring do all the work. His mouth kind of got him into
Did
some
that.
trouble.
well, I'll give him props for complaining about Goldberg. I'll give him.
Yeah,
you gotta
I mean,
give him that.
Goldberg is unsafe.
Goldberg,
Goldberg ended
fucked
that
him
man.
up.
That man was a fucking
Is
legend.
Bret
He would have been a multi-time
is Bret on the
WCW
same level as
champion
Punk?
had it not been for Goldberg.
Mhm.
Bret Hart. The Rock.
So there's
Is-
your goat.
That's the
There's your
goat.
goat.
Kenny Omega.
Okay.
Come on now. I don't know why the fuck
Agreed.
y'all
You
didn't mention
can't argue
Kenny
with
Omega.
that.
Man, can't argue with Kenny.
Yeah.
Like, what's
No,
wrong with y'all?
no.
What's
I
wrong with
mean,
you, bro?
Kenny,
I ain't got no problem with it.
Pro wrestling is, I mean, honestly, Kill, I almost kind of ding you on that for the fact that you might have 2 goats on that list.
You got 2 goats
Kenny
on
and
there.
The Rock. But I'll give it to you because The Rock is retired and Kenny is still active.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. And number 4, Randy Orton. You feel me?
I mean, and then he goes with the 3rd goat. Goddamn.
Yeah,
Come on.
so there's
Wait,
3 goats.
Okay.
No, I'll give you. Those are all fair ones.
yeah.
Because
Josie, do
that
I
list-
get a
that's-
cookie? I
that's a
followed
list.
the assignment.
Yeah,
Man, shut
Zach's
up.
the only one so far, other than me, right here and now, that has followed the assignment. So mine, my goat's got to be Cena.
Will's like, fuck all of you.
Cena.
Oh yeah.
Cena has got to be my goat because
Yeah, I thought
I
about
mean,
it.
generational talent right
I
there.
thought about it.
Hey, Will, why you hating on Cena?
No, he's hating on me.
I mean, on
Oh.
him.
Oh,
You know, Josie.
I thought you
Fuck
hating on
Josie.
So, and then number 2,
Fuck.
I thought about this one long and hard because I was like, is it breaking the GOAT rule? And it might be a little bit, but I don't know if he's got the same GOAT status as some of the others. That's
Ooh.
Kurt
Kurt. Fuck. That's right. Yeah.
See, I thought about that, but then I thought he was too high.
Yeah, and he could be Kill. I think he's like kind of right there on that line of just like
Oh, you pushing it with Kurt.
he's
You
right there
yeah,
on that line.
yeah.
Impact wise, yes.
With
GOAT.
with
Yeah,
Impact,
impact
Go.
wise, yeah.
Raw,
Yeah.
But
No
it's
angle,
putting
yeah.
his WWE career with that, I feel kind of puts him
that's
right
borderline.
on that line.
It's borderline.
I mean,
yeah.
Perk Angle was a demon. Perk Angle was crazy. I'll say that. Perk Angle was another level.
That man was doggone suplexing Big Show back in the day.
So my
Yeah,
number
facts.
3, my number 3 is Jeff Hardy.
I can see that.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
Everything that he's done in the business, I can see that.
And then my number 4, I think this is early, but I totally see it from him, and that's AJ Styles.
Oh yeah, come on.
Ooh, yeah, I thought about
AJ
him.
Styles.
I thought about him. I thought about him, Josie. That's
And
a
then
good one.
not
I
early.
have an honorable mention. Does Jay White rank in the Rushmore yet?
No,
Not quite.
not
Close,
quite.
but not quite.
Close, but not quite.
Give it like 3 years.
Because
or
he's
something.
got in
Give him
New
3
Japan,
years.
In
Give him
New
3, 4 years.
Japan, in New Japan, yes.
Give him 3, 4 years. Because he's
Yeah.
got to do it over here too.
That yes,
Yeah.
Will. That's
He has to
exactly
kill
it.
it in
He's
AEW.
done it in
Yeah.
New Japan. He
Yeah.
needs to reach it
That
here.
man legend in Japan. That man legend in New Japan.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, he's
Can I-
the only Grand Slam champion
Yep.
in New Japan ever.
Yep.
Yep.
Ever.
Yep.
Yep.
I kind of want to sub out Brett for AJ. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna do
We
that.
can't duplicate. So
My only thing with
Oh,
AJ, my only thing with AJ, he could be a GOAT.
yeah.
Oh,
I mean, if
I
you
know.
You're right. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right. You're 100% right. So if I got to switch out AJ because he is probably on that GOAT status because he's had so much success everywhere he's went.
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna go. Oh man, it's so hard. Shit.
Brock Lesnar.
I mean,
Fuck
yes,
motherfucker.
he does deserve to be on some Rushmore somewhere in
He
wrestling.
ain't on my
Not
rush.
go.
Not on
He ain't on my
mine.
list.
Goddamn, no talent ass can't wrestle some.
King of the 5-minute match, maybe.
He has talent. He's great. He
Oh,
chooses not
I
to do it.
agree.
Oh, he's
King of the
fantastic.
5-minute match, maybe.
He's just lazy. He's lazy as fuck.
Well, fair enough.
Best match was against Eddie Guerrero.
There you go. Will you just fixed it? That would be my fourth. Is Eddie Guerrero?
Eddie Guerrero. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna switch Bret Hart with Triple H.
I mean,
That's
and
fair.
yeah, that's another
That's
good.
fair.
That's another
I
one,
thought
too.
about that too.
Yeah.
I thought
That's
he
fair.
was gonna be my
That's
honorable. Yeah, but
That's
that's
fair.
too much goat. I was trying to follow the rules. There's too much goat in
It's
there.
I didn't know there was a
hard to
GOAT.
follow
I didn't know there was a
really
GOAT.
hard.
I didn't know there was a
Rushmore.
GOAT.
It's Rushmore.
because
I didn't know it was a
wrestling,
GOAT limit.
I agree, Kill. It's rough.
There's
I
so
didn't know it
many
was a GOAT
goats
limit.
in wrestling. Yeah, because you didn't read my messages, Will. God damn it.
Too many Asian women. Give me a break.
Hey,
I want a cookie, Josie.
Hey,
I followed the
someone needs to do
assignment.
me a favor and buy Will that belt because he said if he gets that belt, he'll swear off Asian women for 90 days.
hey, Josie, do you want me to buy it? to
90
irritate him?
days.
You want me to buy? I could buy it and irritate him if you want. I could do it.
I would swear off Asian women for 90 days if I can
For
get that
90 days.
90
Mhm.
days.
That's too
That's the
damn
same
long.
warranty as the purple mattress.
time.
I can't
For
throw
90
Asian
days.
women for a week. I mean,
90
like,
days.
see,
If I
now
get
he's
if I
infected.
can get my hands on that title, wear it on this show, I will swear off Asian women for 90 days.
Mm.
All right, real quick, I want to get through this kind of fast because we've run long again. But AEW preview for this week, we talked about one of the matches that I think we're probably all the most excited for. Finally, Jade Cargill versus Ty Valkyrie. My only worry here is supposedly Ty is banned from using the road to Valhalla. I could see maybe Jade pulls this off and they run it back at
Jade's
Double or Nothing.
winning.
Jay's gonna win this
winning.
one. I think she
Jay's
wins
winning.
this one. I think she wins this one, but
And
loses.
then they
the
run
next.
it back at Double or Nothing.
God,
Mhm.
And
man.
Taya beats her ass at Double or Nothing.
Can we
beats her
just get
ass.
it off already for
I
real?
don't
Like
think,
I
I don't
mean,
think
I'm
she'll beat her
sure
ass.
I skipped the match. I
I'm
skipped the matches.
hoping, I am praying
I think-
that
I think
tomorrow Taya does win this.
Taya will beat her, but I don't think she whoops her ass. I think this is actual equally a good
I think-
match between
But I
both
think
women.
it's
because
more than
both women
likely
can
to
go.
happen at Double or Nothing than it
But
is. at Dynamite.
Taya will be the one to dethrone her. She
Yes.
will be the one to dethrone her.
So
I'm not calling her
then,
ass beating though.
then you've got AEW International Championship match. Orange Cassidy defending against the returning Bandito.
That's
This
my
will
boy,
be-
Orange Cassidy these days, yo.
This will be a
Let's go.
fantastic match.
I need a T-shirt. Orange
Man,
Cassidy,
did
baby.
anybody catch that
Christmas
Commander Jay White match on Rampage?
That was dope. That was
I don't-
dope.
I don't watch
That was
Rampage.
like there was like two good matches. That was one of them.
Well, that was Rampage. That was Friday night.
Oh
I
shit!
don't
Oh,
watch
okay, my
Rampage.
bad.
That-
My
I need
bad.
to wa-
Dude,
I watch.
you need to watch that. Rampage had some better matches than Dynamite did. That
Yeah.
fucking Commander is fucking insane. The things that man can do is ridiculous.
That
I mean,
was
I like
Dynamite,
the
though,
match.
Josie. I just watched that.
I'm
Was it Dynamite? I thought
100%.
It's ridiculous.
It must have been
Yeah.
Rampage. But I
But-
want to see Jay White kick some ass. So I'm going to watch
Then
it.
you got Dax Harwood versus Jeff Jarrett. I'm actually kind of excited for this match. You can talk the shit all you shit you want on Jeff Jarrett. The man is still pretty good in the ring, and he'll be good. This will be a great match of two
And
really
technically,
good
he's not
wrestlers.
he's not that old.
No, I mean not. He's only in his 50s.
Yeah, he's not that
53 or
old.
something like that.
You
Right?
got a newly
Still in
formed
good
tag
shape.
team, Kenny Omega and Konosuke Takeshita versus
there.
Butcher and the Blade.
I'm there, bro. I'm there. It's
I mean, this is going to be great. I think, honestly, what I see here is Don Callis is working with the BCC, and he's going to turn Takeshita, and Takeshita is going to join the BCC, and Don Callis is gonna be-
Amateurs.
Hey, real quick. Somebody asked what old girl's sister looked like.
Woo!
Oh my God.
Holy shnikes.
Holy
Yeah.
breast
Whoa.
milk. I need my cereal.
Oh my gosh, man!
Hold on, Bailey. Bailey got competition. Wait a minute.
Her.
Those
Yeah,
definitely
you
aren't
can't even-
real, though.
You don't even
Those
see
aren't
that
real.
backside. She got a backside, too.
Yeah,
She's
she did.
badder than
Yes, she
Natty.
did.
Way badder than Natty.
I told you. All right, then we're gonna hear from Adam Cole. You got Sammy Guevara versus Darby Allin in the finals, but we're
I wanna
also-
see that
What
match.
did you think of that segment on Dynamite with Adam
I wanna
Cole
see that
and Britt
match.
Baker? That was kind of funny.
That's what this is supposed to be talking about with the
Yeah.
Happy
Outcast
birthday!
Jackie
Happy birthday to
Hurd.
Britt Baker.
I'm hoping, but we also are going to hear from Tony Khan, and I'm
My
really
second
hoping
wife.
that we hear that they are going to make a fatal four-way. I don't want a two-way match. I want a 4 pillars fatal four-way. Goddamn it! You've been
Please,
teasing us
for the
for it
love of
for
God.
2 months. If I just get a Sammy
Josie,
Guevara,
I think they're working up to it, though.
I
Because the
think
way
they are
that match
too.
ended,
I think
the way
from
that match
that
ended.
what they,
yeah.
if you didn't watch Rampage, they said on Rampage that Tony was very upset how MJF got involved in Sammy's match and cost Jungle Boy. I think the same thing's going to happen. Then
Wow.
Tony's going to come out and say, "Fine, you want to get involved? Then fatal four-way."
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see Tony just own MJF. MJF deserves
Sammy
it.
Guevara and Jungle Boy. That
MJF,
match on Dynamite was
Tony Khan needs to Vince
match
McMahon his
was great.
ass.
fucking fire.
Tony
Nah.
Khan needs to Vince McMahon his ass sometimes.
Dude,
Yeah.
for real. He's becoming Punk a little bit, man.
Yeah.
He thinks he
Well,
can just
and I
do it
think
with
that's
fucking-
going to happen. I think that's going to happen this week. I think he's going to get involved in Sammy and Darby's match. Then Tony's going to come out and say, "Fine, you wanted to do that? It's a fatal four-way."
Ooh, please,
Facts.
please.
It's
You gotta-
never
you gotta do
happened
it.
in
You gotta do
AEW.
it.
First
You
time for
gotta do
everything.
it. You
First
gotta
time
do
for
it.
everything.
So
Fucking hate
I want to
MJF,
see it.
man.
I want a fucking fatal. I want a 4 pillars fatal four-way. It will be
Facts.
a badass match.
Please.
First time for everything.
And then yes, as we've discussed, it is pretty much confirmed that Punk will be returning to AEW.
Fucking sad day.
I mean,
No.
I don't say it's a sad day, and really,
Sad day.
with booking the Wembley show stacks, it had to happen.
Yeah.
He's going to be part of
At what
selling out
was
that
he-
stadium too.
What?
The only way
No.
AEW was going to get a third show was if Punk was involved.
Watch Punk fuck up though. Watch it.
I hope
I
he
mean,
does. I
Punk
hope
is-
he
I'm not
does.
going to say it's not going to happen. I won't
Punk is
say
CM Punk is his own
you're right.
greatest enemy.
You're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that he can just get through this. And as we discussed last night on Sports Report, Will, like truly,
You taking a piss,
these
Kid?
rumors that the elite
No.
don't want
What? No, I'm not.
truly these rumors that the elite don't want to
Hold
work
on.
with him, I think are bullshit kayfabe, honestly. Because Will, as we've said here tonight, this business is about money.
Yep.
And that match
It
right
is.
there, Elite versus CM Punk and FTR, would sell out.
They draw money. And that's what it's all about at the end
It
of the
would
day.
sell out that. It would sell out all in.
I
Why
mean,
can't
like
they just Drew
like
McIntyre
Booker T,
CM's Punk ass and just have him in for that?
I mean,
Like
that's
Booker
a
T,
good one
like
too,
Booker
but I don't
T.
think that pulls in as much because it's all the heat and every AEW fan wants that feud.
Like Booker T said about Triple. Like Booker T said about Triple H. I ain't gotta have drinks with the man to do business with him.
Exactly.
Facts.
Exactly.
That's fair.
So
That's fair.
to me, if I'm Tony Khan and the Elite are really saying they don't want to work with him, I'm going, you're fucking working with him.
You gotta pull rank sometimes, and this is
got
one time
to,
you pull rank.
got to, because
for the company,
there is too much money in this match to not have it happen.
Now
Plus,
you also
plus
take
gotta
now
try and
you
sell that
also
out too. By the way,
now you also
gotta
take
try and
the,
sell that out. So
now you also take the risk of shit going sideways on you with the way CM Punk is. I'm
boy,
shocked.
I
This
sure hope it
motherfucker.
does, Will. Because I'll be here saying
shocked
we'll be
this
here saying we
motherfucker-
told you so.
I'm shocked
I'm
this
not
motherfucker
saying
ain't
it won't
had
happen.
I know.
I'm
I was just shitting.
I'm shocked this motherfucker ain't come out and talk about some AEW ice cream bars. I'm really shocked that he ain't said that shit yet.
But
I'm really
Yeah,
shocked.
supposedly
for real.
June
For
27th
real.
is going to be
Yeah.
I'm really shocked. I want an ice cream bar, Tony Khan.
supposedly June 27th is going to be the debut, his
Yeah,
return,
motherfucker,
and the
hey.
debut of the new
His
show.
birthday is June 30th. We talked
Damn,
about that last
Kim,
week. So
fuck
that
you got
makes
Chris
sense.
Jericho's list?
Yes. Oh, you just caught it.
The list.
Good, he caught
That
it.
made the list.
I was like, Randy gonna catch on to what I'm doing. I got the list. Hey, Stacks, you hating on CM Punk, motherfucker? You just make the list. You make the list, Stacks. Oh,
There you
no,
go.
baby.
Fuck.
Oh, Jesus, Lord.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Hey,
But yeah, I mean, to me, like if Punk's coming back, the Elite versus Punk has to happen. Like there's just too
Got
much
to.
money on the table.
I'm just saying they split that show. I'm not watching that because I don't give a fuck about that.
no, the split roster.
Split
could
the
be
show.
Well, I mean, didn't you say they were gonna do another live show if Punk came back? Because they didn't.
No,
potentially-
they're getting another live show. It's coming
They're getting another
Saturdays
live show.
called
Yeah.
AEW.
I don't
Collision.
like Saturday. I don't like
I-
Saturday nights unless you do it at 6:05, baby.
Good luck to you. Saturday
Well,
night.
the thing is I actually think this will be a good thing because there's a lot of people who don't get to watch Thursday nights because they work, like Kill, who will definitely watch Saturday nights.
Yep, I will definitely.
There's a lot of people, and there's
Need to
a
be at
lot of
6
people who are
o'clock.
excited to see wrestling come back to prime time on Saturday night.
It needs to be at 6
And they're going to be put. And honestly, Kit Stacks, what I think is going to happen, things are going to reorganize. Dynamite will be your A, Collision is going to be your B, and Rampage will be a C level. show.
Yeah. Well, we talked about that last week. Rampage is gonna be like Heat.
And
or
but
something.
the show is happening. It's confirmed, and they're saying if Warner Brothers just pays their like regular rate, this is going to add like $50 million to AEW.
Dude, are we? What, Josie? You're in the weeds. Are we doing the? Are they looking? Are they still looking into the to do the that way like Peacock kind of thing? Because we need that. ASAP.
I've basically heard confirmation that with the launch of Max on May 23rd, it will have access to AEW
It's
content.
fucking better, man. I ain't doing that shit.
Really?
$50.
Yeah.
We talked about that. I ain't doing that shit. $50
But what if I
bucks.
want to watch
a
the
pay-per-view?
Kenny
No
Omega
thanks.
versus Vikingo match, right? And I don't feel like looking on YouTube or something. Boom. I can just go find it there on my Max.
Yeah, I've heard that is happening.
Finally,
good.
please put the pay-per-views on there too.
Yes, 100%. Kill,
Please.
preach.
I want to
Preach,
watch
dude.
Double or Nothing, but I'm not paying $50 for it. That's not happening.
Well, it won't be out. I doubt they'll be doing it for Double or Nothing.
Yeah, it won't be out. by then.
Maxo just
Yeah.
debuted like 6 days prior.
Okay. I'm ready.
Hopefully, it's out by what's that one?
Yeah, you give me All Out. Well, and
All
here's
Out.
the thing. They haven't said anything about pay-per-view for All In, so maybe it's going to be on Max.
Yeah, I am so happy to see AEW grow and evolve.
So, yes, I have basically heard that they are
Good.
going to have some form of content.
I thought I saw that on Twitter, but I didn't know
The
if it
new
was
stream.
confirmed. Though.
So,
Please. Let's
they
do
need it. They definitely need it.
100%.
All right. Is there anything else that
We should all
need
just
to-
divvy in and get an account. 3-way. Just
agreed?
Three-way, four-way.
We need to
Don't
get
forget
that
Will.
in honor
Honor Club.
Because I've heard good things about that Ring of Honor show on Honor Club. I've heard really good things.
I can't. Yeah, I there's a lot of wrestling that I need to get into.
Oh my god, dude! If you
Raw
let
killed
it,
me.
you could watch 24 hours. of
Hours,
wrestling
yeah.
a
Oh,
week.
real quick, I can't pronounce a damn name to save my life. but Mercedes Moné lost that IWGP Women's Championship.
Yeah, but still signed an extension.
Mhm.
And from what I'm hearing, is basically moving to Japan.
Oh, yeah.
Forbidden Door. She's gonna be.
I think it's possible.
Please.
I think it's possible.
Let's do it.
Mercedes
please.
Moné versus Britt Baker. What?
Ooh.
And she's
Yes.
getting to that, and I
100.
think this is a good move to get away from the E, because the EA was doing her wrong anyway. That's the first thing. Let's just go
They
and
doing
call it
women
what
wrong,
it is.
period, Will.
You didn't pay her. You
Period.
didn't pay her compared to her other counterparts, which is stupid. You had her lose the title every other freaking pay-per-view. It was just stupid. And then the person who really took a hit in all this was Naomi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Naomi, man. Poor girl.
I think we're about to see her on AEW television.
Oh yeah. If she could dethrone Jade, no, not
I
dethrone.
don't know, man.
No.
Beat Jade's
With the-
ass.
She's
Not-
not believable to dethrone.
I don't think anybody
With the
whoops Jade.
Usos
I
on
don't
the
think
E?
anybody whoops Jade's ass, but I think they do win some matches against her.
Taya is the one to beat her.
She's
There's no one else right now that I see in free agency in the women's divisions of wrestling that beats Taya or beats Jade other than Taya.
She's
They're just
too
gonna keep it
big.
going.
Jade is
That's
too
it.
big and too strong to have her ass whipped.
But I
Too
just
big
wanted-
and too strong. Maybe Jordan Grace, but past
Yeah,
that,
but almost every Jade win has been a cheat in somehow or another too.
It has.
which
but
is
she ain't getting her
I
ass
hate it.
whipped by nobody.
I hate it when
She
heels
ain't too
fucking cheat.
strong.
I hate it when
She
heels
need to
cheat
come
to
off that
retain.
TBS title though, for real. She need to come off that bitch.
Yes, Taya needs to have a good reign with that TBS title.
Yep.
That's what I'm
And it's hurting Jade to hold it, because it's keeping her out of world championship
Agreed.
contention.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It's hurting her.
Facts.
So she needs to
Facts.
go ahead and drop that belt, take about 6 months off, and then come on back and kick ass again.
Yeah, go after Jamie Hayter. I would
Exactly.
like to see that match.
Exactly.
Yep.
I love to see it.
I'll be talking shit.
I think
And
it's
I'll
fast
be-
forward through another women's
and
match.
and if I
I
was
think
Jade,
Jamie
I'll be
Hayter's about to
talking
come off that title.
And if I was Jade, I'll be talking
I
shit.
agree, Josie.
I was the longest TBS champion ever, and I
Oh.
can whoop your ass too. So let's go.
Oh,
I'll be talking shit.
Absolutely.
I mean, Jade's good, but I just yeah, you know.
And
like,
don't get me
yeah.
wrong, iconic first run for a title will, like Will said, like she will probably hold the reign of longest reign for that title ever, like to never be passed at some point. Like, but it's over.
It's over her. It's hurting her to hold it.
On to bigger.
Yeah.
And it's why I fast forward through all the matches that
And
pertain
some
to it.
people say she's not good, and I disagree.
I
She's
disagree
good in the
too.
ring.
I
She's
disagree.
not great on the mic.
That's what they got her a mouthpiece
Her
though.
mic skills suck. But
Yeah.
she's
Yeah,
good
but
in the
she
ring.
doesn't let her mouthpiece speak all the time.
That's true. But we did see her grow up from that first match she had with Ruby Riott to now.
We were trashing her.
She was rough as hell.
We were
rough as
trashing
hell.
her after that.
Yeah.
Rough as hell.
Yeah. And she's got so much better. She don't need that TBS title no more. Drop it.
No.
Indy is still champ. Why?
Yep. Indy still champ.
Why the fuck didn't they give it to the baby girl? Tiffany was in the match, right? Tiffany Stratton was in the match for NXT.
I thought she was.
Yeah, why the fuck didn't they give her? Oh, am I even? Nope, Shawn Michaels. Nope, I'm not even gonna look about that. Nope.
They're not going to do title changes over there until after the draft guild.
Oh, okay. You know what, Josie? Listening to y'all speak today has somewhat calmed my nerves. I'm still irritated on how
You
the
gotta
title
understand,
was
Kill. Me and Will have
Facts.
lived with this for
Facts.
so
The bullshit.
long on these ups and downs, especially with WWE. And,
Hell yeah.
like we have lived with all of this, and like nothing. Like that, I was not surprised the release of a new title. I figured that was going to happen. They weren't going to split Roman's titles because that kind of diminishes what Roman has done.
And you can't diminish Roman. You can't.
Yeah, not until he loses. And when he
Exactly.
loses, then
Exactly.
It makes
and
more sense
now-
to debut a brand new title for one show and then give Roman
a
a
brand
very
new title.
special title
Right.
when he hits 1,000.
Wait, that
Exactly.
means-
Because he's a
that-
special boy.
Wait, that means
And
Roman-
I want to see if Josie is right about one more prediction.
You know I usually am, Will.
I want to see Damage Control gets separated to all the
it's
three women.
happening.
They will. Fuck.
We all know it's happening.
That was a colossal failure.
Yeah, it's gonna happen at
colossal.
I want to see it.
It's gonna happen at what's the back trash last whatever.
I gotta say, I do have to agree with you there, Kill.
I'm not excited.
I'm hoping that this is
Not
just
excited.
because Triple H has been kind of focused on the draft and what's going to come after the draft. That Backlash is kind of.
You put no moss on my TV.
I know
versus
you were saying when
your
we
next
were
world
talking
heavyweight champion.
the other day, Kill, that Backlash is supposed to be like the backlash of Mania and all that, and like the aftermath. And it's not, though. The pay-per-view after Mania has always been more of a reset.
It ain't been that for years.
No, for decades.
I wish they would have stuck with King of the Ring.
Whatever pay-per-view comes after Mania is a reset because it's basically a start of a brand new year in WWE.
This ain't no reset. We're having Omos on my team.
I was like,
it's not a great card. There's
I know, I
some
was just
stupid
giving you
matches
shit.
that don't make any sense.
Brock Lesnar versus Cody is dumb as fuck. It's dumb.
Yeah,
Brock versus Cody will make sense.
And fuck you, Kill, for saying Omos is a world champion. Fuck you for
I
saying
never
that.
said that. What you talking about? Hey, Josie, I ever say that?
You did say it would be funny if they put it on Omos.
Well, listen, all right.
say
Now, I was
Vince was
joking. If it happens, don't get mad at the black man. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't do that.
But
you better leave me alone. I'm part of a diverse fucking race.
That's true.
All right, leave me
That's
the fuck
true.
alone.
That's true.
I got Josie to defend me. Josie's just gonna fucking kill you guys, so I'm good. Josie's gonna beat you out. I'm good. Listen, I'm joking. Okay, like back trash.
Q's gonna stick pants on.
But no,
your ass.
I agree. This pay-per-view is not very well planned. There's not any real. I mean, the most exciting matches, but I think Brock versus Cody will make sense come Mania 40.
Brock need to whoop his ass.
Oh yeah. Brock versus Cody.
I'm not gonna say Brock ain't gonna win, but Brock need to whoop his ass. He really does.
What's gonna happen is Brock's gonna get DQ'd.
Yeah.
Am I just a Brock hater, or am I just tired of Brock?
You tired of Brock?
Yes.
You tired of Brock?
Well,
Brock is about done. Brock is going to retire very soon.
Well, I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this ass whipping is gonna serve a purpose for Cody later on down the line.
Yes, exactly. Cody is going to win this match by DQ from Lesnar whooping his ass.
Whooping
but
his
it will make
ass.
more sense down the line in this hard times.
That mother gonna get F5 about 8 times.
No, well, look, even though
that's all he can do. Will
That's all he can do. That's all he knows.
Well,
F5 is here.
The build.
What's actual wrestling? Here's another F5.
Well, like the build and the story for this match is the worst I've seen in a while. But
hell yeah.
But wait a minute.
It is bad.
There's a rumor that Brock is pissed at Cody for losing to Roman, and he's whipping his ass into shape. That is like a rumor or something like that. That's like when Brock comes out on.
That's the headline. That's what they're going for.
That could make sense. That
Works for me.
I want Cody to beat Roman so he could challenge for the world titles again.
Yeah,
Works for me.
That makes perfect sense to me.
I gave you this ass whipping, so your ass will wake up.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I
couldn't see it, and that would
Brock
make
can
sense
wake up
is
now
why
on my
Brock
television.
has just been stepping out there and smiling and laughing.
To
That
egg
would
him
make
on.
more sense.
Yeah.
I'm a cowboy.
But
I'm a
I
cowboy.
agree that this whole card
I'm a cowboy.
I was the beast incarnate, but now I'm a
Me and
cowboy.
my wife had sex 6 times.
I was the beast incarnate, but now I'm a cowboy.
Look at my Wrangler.
This whole card has been thrown together.
Go outside, look at my geek.
No, this isn't where the focus has been. They've been focusing on what's going to happen after the draft. And I think that this pay-per-view is just kind of a throwaway, and Night of Champions will be probably 10 times better.
I'm going to have to renew my Peacock subscription for Night of Champions because I canceled it after fucking Raw after Mania. That travesty. I canceled that shit. Back trash? I'm not getting it for back trash.
I just use Will's.
Will, if you don't listen, what happened to Wakanda Forever, Will? All right, what happened to that goddamn bullshit? What happened to this?
Trash.
If you don't slide that goddamn home. Hey, Joe, I'm just gonna ask Josie to pass it. I'm good. Never mind. Will, if you don't swipe that down there, I'm trying to watch Night.
But yeah,
Seth win the championship.
so that was.
So what do you guys want to talk about? Can we get rid of that, please?
No.
Can we get rid of that? Is that all he has? Is that all he's
There's a
got?
lot of shit. Hey, there's a lot of shit on Peacock I don't watch though. There's a lot of shit I don't watch on that.
Yeah, I don't watch anything except for the
Oh
WWE
my God,
content.
there's a lot
I
of.
watch The Voice and I watch That's My Jam.
I watched.
The fuck
Yeah,
is that?
I do watch
is
some
good.
Law and
I like
Order
the
on there.
voice.
The fuck
I like
is
the
that?
voice.
I watched.
Well, the Law and Order, yeah, the Law and Orders, yes.
That's
Yeah.
My Jam is Jimmy
Yeah.
Fallon's music.
The Law and
show,
Orders,
which is
yes. I do watch the Law and Orders because Mariska Hargitay,
that's
even
some
at
great
60,
covers.
because Mariska Hargitay, even at 60 something, is still looking good.
Will's not a voice fan. The voice, Will.
I don't like the damn voice. I can't
Oh,
sing.
come on.
Fuck
Come
you,
on.
Will.
I can't sing.
You know,
What the fuck
Will,
going on?
I can't either.
I can't sing either, but I like to watch people who can. I can't wrestle, but I like to watch pro wrestling.
I'm
Wait,
gonna
yo,
relate
wait
to
a
that. I
minute.
can't sing.
Wait a minute. Am I wrong to think that Roman should be on this week's SmackDown?
He should
Oh,
be.
no, he'll be there.
You
He'll be
he
there.
should be there.
He'll be
He's
there.
not there.
Everybody's gonna be
He
there.
should be. I think everybody's gonna be on that SmackDown. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if I want to see how they're going to do the draft. They haven't told us. Is it going to be a lottery? Who's going to be doing the picking? Because there's no GM or
It's gonna be
anything
Vince.
like that.
Vince is gonna come out, Josie.
Vince gonna come out there.
Vince is gonna come out.
Vince gonna come out there. Vince gonna come out there.
Vince's face on
Hello,
TV.
everyone. Welcome to WWE SmackDown.
Hey, you better stop before you actually does it. You
I think it'll be Adam Pierce.
He's
They
gonna.
don't,
Oh,
they
damn
don't
it.
want. They
I'm
don't
Vince
want.
McMahon, damn it. Jose, fuck you. I'm Vince McMahon, damn it.
They don't want Vincent
If
Van
they
Gogh.
do it like the NFL and they have those wrestlers come out and pick, you already know who's running that motherfucker. For real though, you already know who's running that son of a bitch.
Vince
Yeah,
is not
yeah.
coming out. It's not happening ever. It's not gonna fucking happen.
Fuck
They
y'all.
don't-
I'm
they're
Vince
trying to
McMahon.
distance themselves
I
from.
do what I want.
They're not going to put him on camera.
Triple H
Adam
is trying
Pierce?
his best
Adam
to keep
Pierce?
his ass at bay.
I do what I
Triple H
want.
will try his be- Nah, Triple H. is
I'll
gonna
do this
keep
shit
his
at the
ass-
house. I give a damn.
Guys, come on.
Triple H is gonna keep him off TV. He's gonna keep him away from.
Yeah, I
creative
think I think
Triple H
I
can't
think
tell him
Vince-
shit. If you want to come on TV, he'll come on TV.
Triple H is gonna
I
give him
think
like
the only way you see Vince
That,
is
again,
like,
with the Endeavor deal, he's not in full control anymore.
I think the only way you
He
see Vince
doesn't
back
have
on
51%
TV,
control anymore.
I
And
think-
Yeah, but
there's a
didn't he
deal.
get-
Well, after 2 years, they can let him go, and
Yep.
he has nothing.
I think that he's still a stockholder, but
he's
yeah.
a
Yeah, in
a
terms of
majority
power, yeah,
he's a
yeah.
minority stockholder.
yeah,
not
minority
a
stockholder at that
majority.
point, yeah. But
He has
but
way
I
less
think the only way-
control that once this deal goes through.
I think the only way you see Vince come back if something major happens, kind of like something like Chris Benoit's death
Yes.
or something like that. I think that's when you see Vince come back. But other than that, that motherfucker done.
When,
And-
when Hogan dies,
Yeah. And to be fair,
when
he should
Taker
be done.
passes,
How much money
If
Vince
Vince
McMahon
is
What
worth?
about when
Why?
Vince dies? They'll just show a montage on the screen.
Oh, Hogan. We'll
like
miss
if
you.
Roman, if like Roman gets injured bad or something, and he has to drop the titles or whatever. he'll
Oh
probably-
shit! What?
You'll see,
I
you'll
don't
see
think
Vince.
that would be Triple
Gets
H.
injured, it's
Well,
over.
that probably
or
The game-
something, or if
It's got to be real life happening.
yeah, it's
Like,
gotta be some real life
Yeah.
shit.
something
Yeah.
in real life happens that they need to address.
Yeah, you'll see Vince at that point.
like
You'll see,
Omos,
but
Omos gets
for the draft, you ain't gonna see Vince.
Seth
That's for
Rollins cheats on Becky Lynch.
No, like Omos
Vince
gets
Damn.
No, Vince turned that to a fucking storyline. Don't tempt him.
With me?
tempt him.
Seth, you didn't do it right. You didn't make her sign him.
She could cheat with me. Let's go.
No,
You didn't make her
Omos-
sign
Omos-
anything.
like, if
No
Omos gets
disclosure
hit by a
agreement,
bus-
Seth. You idiot.
I'm gonna get hit by a boy.
Yeah, if Omos gets hit by a bus, Vince will show up. I'm gonna put my faith in Josie and Will for now until Night of Champions. Until the draft. My bad.
I just
want
want
the
to
draft.
for more.
I
And
do
let me ask
think-
you guys a
I
question.
do
And let me
hope-
Bus gets hit by a bus. That's
Let me ask you guys a question. Do you really want to see Vince in his
No.
current condition right now?
No,
you want
no.
to see Vince
Why?
again?
No,
Why
no.
would I want to
never.
see Dick Dastardly on my screen?
Exactly.
No,
Exactly. You don't want to with that porn stash.
I don't want to see that damn kitty fiddler on my all the
Porn
damn
stash,
divas.
man.
No.
All right, guys. We've been on here a lot longer than I was planning tonight, but that was
It's all
another
good.
great show. Other than we could not stop talking over each other tonight, guys. God damn it.
Man.
Hey, I behaved myself tonight, Josie. Don't lie. I did behave
Vince
myself.
McMahon, I
All
run
that
this show.
tonight.
Fuck you, Disney. I run this show. I'm Vince McMahon.
It's because
Will being the worst.
No, Will wants Vince to book the show again because he misses.
Hell no, I don't. Hell no. Hell no, I don't. That's
All right, we will
WWE
be back
death
next
knell.
week to discuss all the action from the draft as it will have just finished next
Yep.
Monday. So
Yep.
make sure you tune in for that. We'll be talking AEW. We'll be talking another crazy topic. I'm not sure what yet. We'll be talking something next week, but make sure you join us for that. Thank y'all for me, Will, Stacks, the Vince the Booker, Mr. Killicious.
Yes.
And one more for you, Josie. One more for you.
Got him! Got him!
We'll see.
There it is. There it is.
Hey, Omos versus Roman for night of champions.
Kill, you ought to
Hell no!
at this point.
Hell no!
Kill, you ought to just get it. At this point. Will has kind of come to get it. 90 to 95% of the time, when it comes to wrestling, I'm usually right. I've watched it enough to know most of the time what's going to happen. Am I always right? No, because no one's always right in wrestling. Sometimes they actually do surprise me. But
Like Gunther did.
I still think
2,000 days.
it's going to happen.
2,000 days.
All right, guys. Thank y'all for joining us.
2,000
We'll see
days.
y'all next week.
Adios.
Oh my.